February 17th, 2026 is the passing of Jesse Jackson, born in 1942. He was over 80 years old. Greetings, everyone. This is the Sane Society, and I got another jewel for y'all today. I've said this before, but it bears repeating. For those who haven't heard it, this man did more harm to us as a people in modern history that I can think of. Why is that, young blood? Well, let's look at what he did. He supported a narrative that we're Africans. He started calling us African Americans. He's running for president in 1985. I'm sure he was given that agenda by the powers that be. But why African Americans? Why we didn't call ourselves Africans before then? Well, maybe a few people who didn't know who they were. But we're in my age, in my generation, being called an African was an insult. Being called black was an insult. How did it become acceptable to be called an African? Well, it's thanks to people like Jesse Jackson. How did it become accepted to be called black? Oh, you got quite a few people who did that. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. James Brown made that song popular. Also, Stokely Carmichael. Stokely Carmichael always talking about black power. Then you had Black Panthers. All these terms to describe you as a slave, not who you really are. So let's see who we really are. America is the true old world. This is who we really are. The lie's been told for so long that people accept it as the truth. So many lies have been told. This is the Orient. This is the Far East. But no, this is the West. They had even changed the directions to deceive us. change the directions to deceive us. Wow. These are the ruins of the temples in Grand Canyon. And it took thousands of years for them to become ruins. You can see this is not a natural formation of rocks. No, this is a civilization. Anybody with common sense can see that these were structures that were built. Get this book with images and proof. Brother named Chavez Bay, who's related to Ben Chavez. He goes through it, who we are. It's hard reading for some of y'all who are stuck in the mindset of the enemy of you because you're programmed daily, you're programmed outside of who you are. And if you tell a lie for so long, people accept it as the truth. So here in staying in the light, we're staying in the light. We're a sane society. We bring you back to truth. That's why it's a few people here. Because people are comfortable in a lie. Because if you really wanted the truth, those who come here, you make sure your friends, your acquaintance, your relative will know about this channel. But you don't invite people here. Why? Because you I don't know why. I just know that if you would believe in the truth, you would invite people here. So you don't believe in the truth, for one thing. You don't think I'm saying anything that's true, but the evidence is all around you, all around us. And one reason why people are comfortable in a lie is because they are chosen. And it's more comfortable to be chosen, uncomfortable to be chosen, so they remain outside of who they are. Now, this book here, for those who have difficulty accepting who they are, because they want to be accepted by the family and friends, don't want to be rejected, this book you need to get. It tells you what happens when you're chosen, what you have to go through, the pain you have to suffer. That's part of the deal. That's part of the plan. You thought it was going to be all goody goody, easy to be chosen? No. You're like a sacrificial lamb. Anyway, that's it I have for right now. Just want to share y'all some wisdom. Get these books, learn who you are, and reject the title in an African. Man lied and said we were African. 85. On after then, you don't see nothing wrong with being African American. You think you from Africa. Lying. Yeah. He told you from Africa. He's a liar. These books prove it. So that's the evidence. You got to prove it to yourself. I'm not trying to prove anything to you here. Never have been. A lot of y'all too busy to study and read. You're so mixed up in your slavery, trying to make ends meet. You don't have time for this. If you don't have time for truth, truth will not have time for you.